No one warned us that one of the toughest parts of marriage after 50 could be invisible, and that is our mental health. Mental health doesn't just affect you, it can also affect your partner. If it's PTSD, depression, anxiety, or just feeling stuck, we've all been there. So today we're going to share how we're facing mental health together and one shift that has brought us closer than ever. So before we get started, I would like to point out this is a very serious topic in nature. And so if need be, there is the suicide crisis lifeline, and you can call or text 988. And if you are a veteran in the US, you call or text 988 and then press 1. Okay, so really fun topic today.
Oh, yeah.
Let's get in on this.
We're having lots of laughs on this one.
Yeah. Which I gotta say, it is important to still laugh.
Yes, but it's not a funny subject.
It's not a funny topic.
No.
I think we should preface the video with saying that I have PTSD, and it wasn't really made clear to me that I had it until about 2 years ago. So we spent the first 28 years of our marriage not knowing that I had PTSD. Looking back, it really explains a lot. And I'd say we're over the beginning of learning to deal with this and a little more seasoned with it.
Yeah.
But we're still learning.
Yep.
For sure.
But it's getting better.
Dealing with it is getting better.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. So one of the things that's really important is my mental health issues don't just affect me. They also clearly affect you, if nothing else, because he has to deal with me. And I know that I can be difficult to deal with on occasions.
Sometimes, but not all the time.
And I think a lot of it is because these episodes, they'll sneak up on you. And you won't know that it's sneaking up on you until it's full blown. And so in hindsight, looking back, the things that transpired the weeks or days or maybe even months before can click and make sense as to why they happened. But until you realize, oh, okay, it's another PTSD episode, it's hard to sometimes for me to understand why I'm feeling the way that I'm feeling. So I know that like it has to be confusing for you too.
Yeah, sometimes. But I mean, I'm not the one going through it. I just have to accept it and see how I can help you. So that part's a little difficult sometimes, but you're not always that way.
Not always.
Not always. So it's okay.
So
you are that way way less times than you are not. So it's not that bad. Not for me anyway.
I'll also add to that. I think waiting all these years before I found out I had PTSD, it really taught me probably some negative ways to deal with my emotions. And that was always pushing them under the rug. And so, and that in and of itself is part of PTSD. But even now, he doesn't know so many of the times that I'm going through something because I had learned so well how to cover them up. Mm-hmm. But now, so the next part of this conversation is how to talk to your partner about mental health issues. And I'm not the only one that has them. I know you have dealt with struggles with your mom passing away. And I think the number one thing that has helped both of us is talking to each other, actually telling each other how we're feeling.
Yes, that does help a lot.
Sometimes that's all somebody needs is just to be able to get it out.
Because you lost your dad the same year I lost my mom. So it was tough on both of us.
Yeah, it was a rough time.
It was a rough time. But we got through it.
Yeah.
by talking to each other.
Yeah, and being honest.
Yes. Yeah. It was tough, but we needed it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I know it's even still, I might be repeating myself, but it's hard for me a lot of times to say, hey, I'm having trouble. And there was one point I have tried medication in the past and it does not work well with my body.
Mhm.
And I was full panic attack mode. I was in the living room on the chair with my head between my knees. And after all that was done, Ed said, you need to do something for this because I can't see you like that again. So I did. And it has helped a little bit. There's a compassionate use program where we live, and it's not like I'm smoking weed and getting high. But I do have a
Mhm.
tincture that I can use, and it's part THC and part CBD. And it just helps to bring down that panic. And even if I can catch it in time, it helps to bring down the frustration levels that I can feel too, because that's part of PTSD as well, is just the instant frustration.
Yeah, it's not easy to deal with, but it's not the worst thing to deal with. Um, it can be difficult at times, but it's well worth it. You love your partner, you're supposed to be there for them and do what you can to help. So that's what I try to do.
One of the things that you're not supposed to do is say something that will trigger um, somebody being self-defensive, and that's really hard. It's and
Yeah,
it's but
yeah,
Ed does not do that, but it's hard when I don't know what triggers me to tell him what triggers me so he knows what to watch out for. And there's times when I'm just I'm fully in it and he'll say something and it's like why would you even say that? But he has no idea. He has no
we're
idea he was going to say something
we're
that
still
was wrong.
learning.
Yeah. There was one time I was I was this close to full on panic attack. And I told him, I said, I don't know what you can do, but I need some help. And this was the first time I had ever said anything like that to him. And so he also didn't know what to how would he? How would he know what to do to help me?
Yeah,
So he just got up and held me by the shoulders and he said, just look at me. Just breathe. Just breathe. And it was it was so funny because it was like this isn't what I need at all, but it made me laugh, and that distraction of me laughing was enough to keep me from going into full panic.
yeah. Distractions is what we found out is
Yeah,
good for her.
yeah,
So
a good old
yeah,
distraction.
I have a repertoire of jokes that I have that could help. Sometimes they do, sometimes they don't.
Keep them in your back pocket.
Yep, just in case.
So, another thing that he will do is just listen to me, and I think a lot of it is because you don't really know what to say. But me just getting it out helps a lot.
Yes. Yeah, I know that helps you.
Yeah.
That helps you think. Like, I know sometimes I could see the wheels turning and you're like, okay, why am I being like this? I'm being irrational or whatever you're feeling. And then I could see the light click up and be like, okay, here we go. And then you start calming down and everything gets better.
Yeah.
So letting you talk it out is one of the better things.
But us going through this together, I just lost my train of thought. Anyway, we'll
Hmm.
move on. But so yesterday I was having a hard time. And I know that this is something I realized that, okay, another episode is coming up. And it's been coming for the past couple weeks. I don't know if it has peaked or if it still has to peak. I have no idea. I haven't been able to figure that out yet. But I had told him, I'm right there. I'm at the tipping point. And our daughter had texted, and I was on my watch, and I was trying to text her back. and my watch wasn't working right. And so he just got my phone for me so I could text her from my phone. And I was very grateful for that. And right before that happened, I had went to go sit down and he was still up there paying for our lunch. And I could not make a decision where to sit. I couldn't do it. I was going to one table, but there were crumbs all over it. I didn't want to sit by people, and I couldn't decide. And so I told you, and so he was like, "Let's just sit right here." And that's all I needed was for that decision to be made because I just felt paralyzed.
Yeah, it was hard to watch, but I knew something was happening. I could see it in your face.
Yeah.
It's not funny to me, and I know
I
you have
feel
to laugh about it.
crazy.
I know,
It makes
I
me feel
know,
crazy.
but seeing you just standing there like almost in tears and thinking, I can make the decision. This is no big deal for me. So that's why I said, let's just sit here.
Yeah.
And then your phone, I could see you getting there. So that's why I was like, I'll just get your phone because that's the easiest thing to do.
But one I couldn't figure out.
I know, but I'm there for you. I got you.
I know, and I appreciate that.
Okay.
Okay, so he definitely has patience with me, thankfully.
Which is something I didn't think I was good at
Oh,
because
you're
I
really
am
good at
not,
that.
I'm with you. I am. With people that irritate me, I am not. So, um, I don't have patience for people that are wasting my time. That's the way I see it.
I'm glad I'm not wasting
And
your
you are
time.
not. You are definitely not. But people that do, I just don't have patience for you, and I'm sorry. Just that's not who I am. I wasn't built that way. But if I love you, I will take care of you.
So this next part is about supporting yourself through mental health issues. And I have I have done therapy and I have had two or three different therapists
Mm-hmm.
and they were okay. I'm about ready to start with a new one on Monday. I got my fingers crossed on this one. Um, and I've also started group therapy. What has given me PTSD is military sexual trauma. So this whole group is full of other women like me. And while that sucks that there are that many people affected, going to group therapy around whatever it is that you're dealing with has been wonderful for me because I know I'm not alone. I know they understand exactly what I have gone through. While our stories may differ, they're all the same.
Slightly.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's disgusting
Yeah.
that actually happens. And I that's all I gotta say about it.
But finding therapy is great. Finding a group you can go to is great. If medication works for you, that's great. If there's some kind of compassionate use program where you live and you're comfortable with that, then that's great. But the worst thing you can do is nothing. If, if you
Mm.
just keep going down the hole when you don't do anything about it.
Yeah. I had an issue that I needed help with, and it took me a while to find the right therapist. I
Mm-hmm.
took me at least 3 or 4, maybe even 5.
Yeah, it was a lot.
The last one I found, he was a great person, knew exactly what I was talking about, helped me through my issues, and it helps. It is like the best thing. If you think you have a problem with it, you probably do, and you need to talk to somebody about it. And that's not a weak thing. It's not a vulnerable thing. It's just you don't know how to handle that yourself. And you need somebody with an expert opinion to help you.
Yeah.
And that's all it is. And they're helping you guide you through it, whatever you're going through. And it's amazing how you come out the other end of it. It's it I can't speak for a lot of people, but I know for me it was life changing and it was amazing and helped our marriage, and it did wonders for us. So,
Yeah.
and that's just on my part. And Erin had to put up with a lot of stuff too. So, on her part, it wasn't great, but you know,
Yeah,
it's
but
all good.
when you work on yourself, it benefits the
Yes,
marriage.
yes, yeah. Because if you don't like yourself, you're not gonna like your partner.
Well, I don't know.
You can
I
fake
don't
it.
know if I never faked it. I
I
didn't like
know. I'm not.
myself for a long
I'm not talking
time.
about us. I'm not talking about
Everybody
us.
else but
No,
us.
no, no, no. No, but there are people that don't want to work on themselves, and then they wonder why they don't like anybody else
Yeah.
because they don't like themselves. You don't like yourself, you're not going to like anybody else, and you're going to take it out on your partner, and that sucks for everybody,
Hmm.
especially your partner, because
They don't
they're
deserve
the
that.
innocent bystander.
Yeah.
They're just a byproduct of you not taking care of an issue that you can, and it sucks.
Yeah. If you have a splinter in your foot, you take the splinter out.
Yeah,
If you got something wonky going on up here, you do something to deal with it at the
yeah,
least. And
yeah.
I only say wonky because I'm a little wonky.
We all are. We all have issues. There's nobody who's perfect. And if you are, great. If you think you are, that's kind of narcissistic, but it's still good. Uh, everybody's got a little something. You might need a little tweak here and there. Just go find some help, and you'll be good.
Yeah.
In our opinion, that's all I'm
And
saying.
you'll be good. It's not like it fixes you
No,
like that,
no,
but it helps you learn and grow.
and adjust.
Yes.
Yeah,
Adjust is a really good word.
yeah. Because you have to adjust to things, and you have to realize things that you didn't before.
And that you may not want to realize, but
Yeah,
it's worth it.
that's the other thing. You may not want to, but you would be surprised how good everything turns out
Mm,
after
yeah.
that you realize that and you change the one thing and it's like life changing and you're just like, why didn't I do this before? Because you didn't know.
And let me just say, dealing with this stuff a lot too, I think is kind of like an onion because you
Oh yeah.
you do one layer and you think, oh, I'm good, but then you
Mm-mm.
realize quickly, or maybe not so quickly, that there's something else you have to deal with.
Yeah. It's work. And if you're willing to put in the work, it definitely pays off. And you'll see
Definitely.
the results.
Yeah.
Just like anything else. If you put in the work, it'll pay off and you'll be better for it. Mentally, physically, emotionally.
Hmm.
I mean, it's pretty good.
Yeah. It's worth the effort to
Yeah.
invest in yourself.
And you're never too old to do it. You can do it 70s. I mean, you can do it anytime. I'm not
Yeah.
saying 70s is old. I'm just saying you can do it anytime. It's never too late. There's always something you can work on. And that's just what I think.
And let me say, it doesn't just have to be working on yourself because that does get exhausting. But if you can find something that brings you a little joy, then that is worth it too because it fills you up a little bit and it gives you a little bit more to go on.
Mm-hmm.
So I've incorporated meditating, exercising, journaling, a, a different kind of journaling, so a couple types of journaling, um, making sure to get outside, which is really difficult for me with PTSD. Actually, leaving the house is hard, um, but just doing things that feels good to your spirit is important.
Yeah. For me, one of the things that I like to do every day is something nice
Mm.
for somebody else that will not affect me in any way, that will not like do anything but help that other person. Whether it's, I don't know, one time I helped these two older women that were in the rain and had a flat tire. I changed the tire for them. It might not have been anything for them, but it made me feel better. And it helped them get home in the rain at night. So something like that. I'm not saying you have to do something like that. I'm just saying, help somebody. You see somebody on the side of the road needing help and you think you can help them, give them a hand. Or help pull somebody out of a ditch, help somebody across the street. It could be something simple. Pay for somebody's lunch. I've done that a few times too. So
And that fills your cup.
yeah, it makes me feel great, and it makes me feel like I contributed something to society and help somebody.
And it helps you get out of your own head
Yeah,
and help somebody else.
yeah. Uh, I read this thing a while back that said your reality is somebody's dream,
Mm-hmm.
and that is true for everybody. You could be in prison, and that's somebody's dream because they're living on the street. You could be living on the street, and that's somebody's dream because they're
In prison.
in prison,
Yeah.
or because they can't walk, or because they don't have the option to do anything for themselves, or something. There's always something. You think your life is terrible, but that's somebody's dream that you're living. So just
Yeah.
remember that.
The grass isn't always greener on the
No,
other side.
no. It may look that way, but it's not. Depends on how you water it, I guess. I
So,
don't know.
and I don't know if we told you or not, we're at an errand and we have
Oh yeah.
This is lifeafter50.com. If you go there, you can get some freebies that are really cool, in our opinion.
Yeah.
And there's also a place on there, a page where you can go share your story that will help a lot of people. And you can be anonymous about it too.
Yeah, this was a tough one to talk about.
It was. And
Yeah.
I want to end with a fun question. But first, if you would comment down below the answer to what's one way you and your partner support each other during tough times. And
Yeah.
then that will give other people ideas on what they can do to support their partners.
Yeah, it'd be kind of cool to share each other's things of what they do. Yeah. Whether it's something simple like, I don't know, going to the store and getting snacks or before a movie,
Yeah.
or rubbing their feet or something.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I know you like that.
I do.
Yeah, but anything, it's all good.
Do you want to pick the
Yeah,
question
I'll pick
today?
it this time.
Uh-oh.
Oh, I guess it's this one.
Okay.
Okay, I don't have my glasses, so.
Oh, you want me to read it?
No, if I do this, I could read it.
Okay.
Would you rather take a train across Europe or a road trip across the U.S.?
I know 100%. What's your answer?
Oh, well, I've been to Europe. I've been all across Europe. I'd love to take a road trip with you across the U.S.
Well, it looks like 2 vacations then.
Sounds good to me.
Because I feel like we've driven so many places over the U.S. already.
Okay, we have, but we went on the east side. I want to go to the west.
That's
I want
true.
to go Colorado and up northwest.
I'm going to take the train to the west.
Well, there we go. We got our 2 vacations planned out already then.
But I also want to go to Europe.
Yeah, but we got to fly there.
I know.
Yeah.
I got a thing with flying.
Anyway, that's
Okay.
a different story.
So one more time before we're done here. If you need the Suicide and Crisis Lifeline, it does not just need to be if you are feeling like you're endangering you or others. It can just be a crisis. You can call or text 988. And life can be a little different for veterans. And if you're a veteran, it's the same number, 988, but then press 1. And you will get specifically to the veterans area.
Yeah, I hope you get the help you need, and I hope this helps some people out there.
Yeah.
So,
thanks, everybody.
Thank you.
Okay.
Ugh, God.
That was hard.
It was. You did good.
Thanks. I almost cried.
Me too. That's why I was like, okay, let's not talk about that shit more.
Just like you thank your waitstaff at a restaurant, you can thank us too, but it won't cost a penny. You can like, share, subscribe, comment, or go to thisislifeafter50.com to download the freebies or to share your story. While doing all of them is like giving a mega tip at your favorite restaurant. Doing any of them is very much appreciated.